to food, to your textbooks, and hey, go to TED, go to Amazon, those kind of things that an incoming student might not know about, but it saves, and those kind of things add up, so that's what we're looking to do.
I would say, definitely utilize the resources. I know that my colleagues here, as well as many others, are working hard to find ways that we can assist you in making college affordable, at least from your perspective. Like from where you sit, I know it's very difficult. You're doing the best that you can, trying to work, applying for scholarships, trying to keep your grades up. But definitely look at the resources that are there. But also recognize that you have power in your vote. And that the legislators, the governor's office, they make decisions about how the budget is going to be used and what resources are being placed in which areas. So exercise your ability and your right to vote every time you have that, because again, the legislators are the ones that make decisions that ultimately play a role in how college is affordable. And if you don't hear candidates speaking to issues of affordability, that may be a concern or a question that you have, and you might want to look at candidates and how they're looking at higher ed and the cost of repaying loans and things of that nature. So I would say actively, start to pay attention if you haven't already been active with looking at, how our politicians vote and what is important to them. As Dr. McElwee mentioned earlier, the Secretary of Education and our governor has put out a plan for higher education. And that is something that I know our university, as well as others across the state of New Jersey, all of them, will be following. And there's a heavy emphasis on affordability. So I think as time continues to move forward, you will see the university, as well as just state initiatives to find ways to assist students, because we recognize that this is becoming extremely overwhelming for students. And we as again, constituents, as policymakers, as administrators, and all of those who work within the school systems, we need to think about how to address affordability.
Okay, so from a student perspective, I would definitely say what's helped me a lot in affording college was definitely attending a community college before going here. I also attended a VOTEC school before going to a community college. That didn't help me whatsoever because I was not prepared for college at all upon leaving my VOTEC. They didn't have any seminars for the school students, only the academy students. I went for cosmetology, so they thought, oh, you're just gonna go do hair the rest of your life, whatever. I want options, so a lot of people want options as well. Definitely, if you can, if you know anyone that can, community college is a good way to start. I also commute, so I'm saving a boatload of money by doing that. I don't have to pay for food, I don't have to pay bills, all this extra money for anything. I just, come and go to class. Also too, I would recommend getting involved with some clubs at your school. Definitely take advantage of scholarships, grants, talk to your professors, talk to the financial aid advisors, talk to your academic advisors, see what's out there. Definitely look for scholarships. There's a million of them out there. I've applied for, I can't even tell you how many. Unfortunately, I didn't get any, even though I do have good grades. Some of them are too, a little bit based on income, even though I live at home with a single mother, so you would think I would get a little more with aid. However, I don't, but having a job also helps too. I work part-time, I work about 20 hours a week, and right now I'm taking 6 classes. Most people look at that and they're like, well, how the heck do you manage all that? It's really not that hard. So definitely having a job while you're in school helps a lot. Having a summer job helps also too, which this didn't get mentioned. Internships, definitely look for internships your junior year, sophomore year, senior year. Be on the lookout for those because some of them are also offered as credits, like in the fall. So you won't even have to pay to do that. Some internships do pay as well too, so definitely I would advise you to do that. I guess that's my advice there. It's my student.
Well, just going to add one more thing. Definitely everything they just said is really, 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 really key. But also students, all of the organizations and departments that are represented here, we would like to hear from you. So, if you're involved in student organizations on campus, the financial aid office is looking to pair with your organizations. What do you want to see from our office? Let us know what the students need, because we can't speak for you. All I have is my experience, but I'm much older than you guys. So, we want to know what you'd like to see. What programs would you like to do? Pair with our offices. A lot of these organizations take student volunteers. So, and we would use your opinions in decisions that are made for all students all over the university. So definitely get involved at whatever level, you can possibly do. And now that you've been through college, don't forget about the younger people that come behind you. And that's very important. Make sure you reach out to, your younger siblings and people at your high school to let them know, hey, this is what's going to help you be successful in school. Because, that connection does need to happen, and it's always better to come from a familiar face such as yourself. So don't forget about that.
I just want to share one thing. Obviously, when you do the FAFSA, when it comes back, and a lot of people say, "Oh, I couldn't get any grants," or I couldn't get any grants. But we understand that the FAFSA is looking at information from 2 years prior, and one of the things that our office is able to do is, should something happen, life happens, right? And we've had students who, unfortunately, they lost a parent got laid off or something like that. If you go to our website, you could go to where it says appealing an award, and there's something called the income adjustment appeal. If you or a classmate, their parent lost their job, or they lost a parent. I've met with students in situations like this, different sad stories that we deal with. But through the income adjustment appeal, we can try to help students, and many times we were able to recalculate the eligibility, and they can get some grant funding, whether it be through the state, the federal and or state. So that's something to consider. Obviously, our financial aid website has a lot of information, but I just want to let you guys know, should life happen, and we know it's going to happen at some point, let your colleagues, let your classmates know, your friends know that there's some help there, just to check it out. It's never guaranteed that it's going to put them in a place, but it's something that it's there for them, and that's one of the things our office is able to provide for the students. So we want to make you aware of that.
I will say thank you everyone for attending. I'm going to invite members of the site committee to present our thank you to And I want to say thank you to everyone for attending. We'll give our presenters a round of applause. On your way out, if you answer any questions, the resource table will be in the back of the room. Thank you for coming. I hear your name all the time.